let's go, can't get this focus. Okay, so this, I just kind of had haphazardly pulled the battery plugs off. So let's get rid of the solder on the board. So this is what I'm talking about, how you desolder. So the tip, I don't go by temperature. I've been doing this since college. You know, it's kind of just how I did it. So as long as you can melt clean solder on there, then the tip's good and it stays shiny. And see how it starts to yellow and then blue from heat. Just keep wiping it off and keep it clean, right? So like you have the motor wires there that are extra on your building board. So let's cut off a little bit, get a clean spot. Let's flux, or add some flux. I'm just going to use a paste flux. So I'm just going to dip it in there. And I'm going to use just this extra motor wire now as a solder wick. So I'm just, the wire is flux, so I'm just going to press it on there, heat the wire only, and then just wipe it off. I can't hold the camera while I do it, so I'll just try and get it if I can. And then you see the wire will suck up the solder. So, you know, that one had a kind of a big bulge on it. So you just do that once or twice. Flux it again, heat the wire itself, and wipe it right off. And then with the fresh solder, just quickly, just quickly wipe it off again with the soldering iron, and then now it will be perfectly tinned and ready to solder a wire on. Right, so let's say these wires are already tinned, same thing. I'm just going to dip them right into the flux bath there. And then I'm going to heat the wire only as I allow the tinned wire to flow. And so every time you touch the tip to the wire or to the board or your whatever you're doing, it needs to be shiny and clean, right? And one good way to know for a fact that it's ready is to just hit it with a tiny bit of solder. Now you're ready. And I hope you saw that, but whenever I hit it with the iron and you watch it flow, you hit it and you swipe it off, and that's what gives you a clean, shiny joint. Basically, whenever you're done, it should look very uniform. I cannot focus on this for some reason. It should look solid, uniform, but also shiny. If it's not that shiny, it's not right. And all you got to do is just follow that again. Start over, wipe it off, desolder it with some of that extra motor wire you got. Wipe it off, start over. And just make sure it's that shiny. And then once it's that shiny and you know that like it's very flush, it's all good, that is a good, that's good connectivity.